Marley Bird and Robyn Chachula are proud to present the BiCrafty Champions Workshop. Who are those two beautiful ladies, huh? I don't know.
They look very happy.
They look great. I think that was the end of the filming. I think you were literally getting ready to get in the car to go home. But hey, it works. It all works. Hello, everybody. How are you? Welcome to the Marley Bird YouTube channel. My name is Marley Bird. I'm joined here with
Robyn Chachula.
Have you looked at the special BiCrafty Games Facebook group, and there's somebody in there who's like, anybody else like totally watching all of these videos over and over and over, and they can repeat everything? And Stephanie was like, I don't know about everything, but I hear and Robyn Chachula. So she's like, every time, and Robyn Chachula, because it's great, right? I mean, it's so cute. Like, we got to watch that again because it's pretty awesome. Hold on a second. Let's do this again because it's fun. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And Robyn Chachula. Marley Bird and Robyn Chachula are proud to present the BiCrafty Champions Workshop. I mean, come on. That's some cute stuff right there. That's so cute. I mean, we're adorable. I think you're wearing the same shirt.
I am wearing the same shirt.
That's awesome. Right there. That's classic television right there, everybody. So, hey, let me make sure. Okay, there's my cursor. Hey, everybody. So we are here today to talk to you a little bit about the BiCrafty Champions Workshop. This is a fun event hello, Pearl. She's like, where's my burrito, Mom? She has been like, so I don't know where your burrito is. You're going to have to go find your burrito. Lost my train of thought. Champions Workshop.
You got it. You picked it right back up.
All right, so here it is. So this is an event that we are working in collaboration with Erin Lane Bags and Destination Yarn. They have put together a kit called the BiCrafty Games Kit, okay? In this kit, in this box, in this Advent sort of item, you get a bunch of different items that you get to open up every day of the Olympics. Okay, so part of that kit is a workshop from myself and from Robyn. So you get a knit pattern and a crochet pattern for a shawl that is made with the yarn in the kit, the item, the box. Okay, the box. Yeah. Do you need the box to participate? No. That's why we're here to talk to you. Okay, so we've talked about the box quite a bit. At least I have with Lindsay here on YouTube channel. But Robyn and I are making the workshop available to all of you at a discounted price prior to the Olympics. This is a limited time offer. It ends tomorrow at midnight. So we were like, you know what? We need to get on here and talk to everybody right now so that they know about the BiCrafty Workshop, the BiCrafty Champions Workshop. What do you want to jump in and say, Robyn? Because now I'm just like talking quite a bit.
No, that's quite all right. Yeah. So the main thing is there's two different things going on, right? So if you got the box from Erin Lane Bags or from Destination Yarn, then you already know what we're talking about because in your box was a link to the workshop. You've already been doing the videos that we already have up. You already know what we're talking about. If you don't, there is still time to buy that box. There's in two different colorways. One is already sold out. So there's only the international competition left. But if you don't want that, what we're here to tell you about is you can still join in this entire make-along. But it's a little different, right, Marley? It's a little different than your typical make-along.
Yeah. So pause right there. I just want everybody to know. So I have put a link in the video description box below this video, and you'll see it right there on the screen. If you go to that post on my website, you will see all the details on how you can sign up to join not only the workshop itself, but if you wanted to try and get one of the boxes that are still, I think there's only like 20 left, you guys. There's just a very few left. So if you're going to get a box, the workshop comes with the box. All right. So just so you kind of, that's clear there, but you can click that link in the video description box below or type it in right there, what we have on screen. All right, Robyn, pick it up and go.
Yeah. So if you just want to crochet along with us and use your own yarn, use all of your own stuff, you can do that. And like Marley was saying, for only until tomorrow night, it's half off, which is kind of huge. And Pearl totally just jumped Marley out. So you get to see my whole studio. But, you know, this is the crazy that happens.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. It was like they saw me and then they get to see the crazy behind me.
Pearl, you know.
That's okay. But so what I was saying is that in the workshop, talk a little bit about how this is different and why this is different, because we really haven't address that, because you've done tons of make-alongs. I've been along for the ride behind the scenes, which nobody knows about. And why is this one different? Why should they buy it? What's the big deal? What's going on?
All right. So here's the cool thing. A lot of you have done my knit alongs and crochet alongs over the years. I mean, I've done 6 official crochet alongs and knit alongs with just Red Heart and Yarn Inspirations overall. You guys enjoy those. You know that not only do you get a pattern, but you get all very detailed video content from me right here on YouTube. You get the support of the Marley's Minions. You get all of that stuff, right? And then afterwards, usually if it's not for Yarn Inspirations, if it's for my own pattern, you have a chance to buy that pattern in an ad-free PDF format, right? So essentially, we've taken all of that, juiced it up a little bit more, and put it all together in one space, one content space called Member Vault. It's a program that I actually had to buy into. So I am now part of the subscription service with Member Vault, and that is where I will start to have essentially like a house for all of these workshops. So this is the first one. This is like our housewarming workshop, right? So this is the first one in our house that you're able to go to and be like, let's see what this is all about. And if you've participated in my knit alongs or crochet alongs before, you kind of know what you're getting into, but it's that much more. So not only do you have pre-game material all curated together in one place, and that's like all the little details that you should know before you jump into the pattern. So maybe there's how to wind yarn, how to choose colors, how to work your crochet gauge and your knit gauge, how to block, how to read crochet charts, and how to read knit charts. All of that is content provided to you before we even jump into the pattern. And they're all individual videos filmed right here in the Birds of a Feather production studio. Robyn came down here. We filmed them all together. So that's we've been providing that stuff all week, right? So everybody's kind of getting hyped up and getting ready for the games. Even beyond the Olympics, guys, these are the stuff, like this is all information that'll be right there. You don't have to go searching for it, which is so convenient.
And there's no ads. You know, like usually when you do yours, you know, there's all those ads and you have to go through it. Well, you paid to be a part of it. So there's no extra ads.
Yep, there's no ads. Like, you know, it's give and take here, right? You know, it's either you get it free and you have the ads because that's how I would get paid, or you buy into it and there's no ads and you get a lot more. Like, we're giving you a lot more. Once you get past the pregame, there are 11 sections that we have filmed and put together for this shawl. So not only are you going to get the detailed video content for each pattern. Yes, there's 2 patterns. There's a knit pattern and a crochet pattern. You get both. All right, you get both. You get detailed video instructions for both patterns. You will get the detailed written PDF for both patterns for that section, for those 11 sections, right? At the very end of it all, you will walk away with a full PDF as well. So not only do we take the PDF and break it up individually for the sections, so that way it's still a mystery as you're working along, but at the very end, you get one pretty PDF that you get to take away. So everything that you've ever liked about my knit along and crochet along is there. I give you the charts. It's a tech edited pattern. It's a beautiful pattern. It's you get the video content. You do get the community camaraderie support. You also get this they're called EPs, but it's a chance for you to earn points as you participate. And we're going to have like bonus material in there that if, you know, you're at a certain EP level, you get a bonus. You know, it's just like something fun. So there's a bunch of different things put together with it. And it's just, it's super fantastic, guys. It's like taking a little lonely little pattern that you could grab and be like, oh, I'm just going to make this. And then all of a sudden the world opens up to you. You are going to have like the chart instructions, the written instructions, the video instructions. It's all right there for you. And so it is absolutely amazing for an incredible price. You're getting 2 patterns, all of that content, but that price ends tomorrow. So after tomorrow, this workshop is going to go to full price. And I mean, it's not a bad price at full price. It's a really great price.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Cause the amount of videos that we filmed, I would say in my typical online courses that I have online that you can buy anytime, and that's without any community support whatsoever. That's just, you're taking my course, you're doing it on your own type of thing, without any back and forth going on. The amount of time and videos, I would say you're getting like 3 times as much as you would in my normal courses. And Marley and she already knows I'm a talker. So these are long videos. We're going very slow and step by step to make sure that everybody knows where we are in the whole thing.
We didn't want to leave anything out. We wanted to make sure that, hey, we get it. You bought this course. You were like, you know what? Not only do I like your patterns, but I like the way you teach. I like the way you're going to walk me through and make sure that we get everything we need out of this to get a completed project in the end. So we make sure we don't leave anything behind. You know what I mean? Now, Robyn, do they have to watch a video to participate in the workshop? No. I mean,
no. If that's not your bag, don't watch it. And it's the same way with the written patterns. You know, if you've seen anything that I've done or anything that I've done for Marley, I have crochet charts out the wazoo. Like, I love them. I can only do them with them. And honestly, how I design is I design with the chart. But if they're not your bag, well, then just ignore them. They're just a pretty picture on the page.
Right. Because the words are there also to help. Because, I mean, Robyn, you and I have talked about this over the years. Everybody learns differently. Some people learn really well through video. Other people learn really well with charts. Other people learn really well with just the words. Other people want picture tutorials, you know? So we've tried to put everything together the best we could. We just didn't do picture tutorials because you've got the video. So, you know what I mean? It's all right there for the most part. But it's everything you need provided in one lump sum. Okay. And as I said, so there's only like 20 boxes remaining. So if you want a box, you absolutely can get one, but you do not have to have a box to participate in this. Now, I know the first thing people are going to ask, so what materials do I need? What materials do I need? Well, here's the kicker. We are not providing you with the materials list until you've purchased the workshop. So you have to get into the workshop to see what your materials are. But I can tell you that it's fingering weight yarn is what this project is made with. And from there, you know, we go into details of how you can select your yarn. How do you select your colors? Because you don't know what you're making yet, right? You just know it's something beautiful. But this is all really great information you can do.
Hey, Marley.
Yes.
And you were talking about community. Where do they find the community?
So here's the thing. I have the Marley's Minions. You guys know this. We have Marley's Minions. So right now, everybody who is joined into the workshop who has not purchased a box, all you do is make sure you're part of the Facebook group, the Marley's Minions Facebook group. We are there ready for you to go. And you know what? There are people who aren't doing the workshop that are going to be excited to see what you're working on. And it very well could be that you guys post something and that's the thing that's like, oh man, I got to do this. I got to do this. You know what I mean? So here's a question for you, Robyn, because people might be like, oh my gosh, I'm I don't knit, I only crochet. Why do I want 2 patterns? Well, I mean, what do you say to them? Or vice versa, one or the other.
What I can tell you is just wanting one and not the other, you still get a deal. Because I kind of forget that Marley's pattern is even there when I talk about what we've done. 11 sections to finish the whole project, and that's a lot. Nothing that we do. I'm gonna let you in on a little hint, a little trick. Nothing that we have is going to be like, hey, repeat what you did yesterday.
No, we're not that nice. It's,
No.
I mean, it's
so
to go.
it's almost like you're taking, the way I would look at it, it's like you're taking 11 courses from me or from you. But if you're BiCrafty, you're getting like 22 courses all in one.
Yeah.
Because there's so much we packed into it.
Absolutely. Miss Condor 1111 says, sounds awesome. One-stop shop. Well, that's our goal. That's our goal. Is we don't want you to have to, be like, oh, here's a set of instructions, but I don't know how to do this. I'm going to go to YouTube and look up somebody else. I don't want you to look up somebody. I want you to stay with me. I want to be able to give you everything you need so that you know how to do this. You need to know how to make stitch markers. I'm going to give you a link on how to make stitch markers. You need to know how to do a lifeline. I'm going to give you a link on how to do a lifeline. I'm going to give you what you need to do these things, right? And those of you who are like, I only crochet, or right now, I only knit, I want to introduce you to the BiCrafty Bootcamp. So BiCrafty Bootcamp is actually a free event I have been doing since March. And it's actually a behind the scenes tester to put together an actual BiCrafty Bootcamp workshop. So we have got so many crocheters who are now BiCrafty because they have learned how to knit. And when this session is over for the crocheters, we're going to teach knitters how to crochet. So if you are just one or the other right now, all you need to do is participate in the BiCrafty Bootcamp, and then boom, you've just got another pattern right there in your pocket ready to go, with the very people that you love teaching you how to do the things that you want to do. All right. So this is just, it's all around very just fantastic.
Hey,
Chris,
wait, I got a question for you real quick. Oh, yeah.
As I say, Chris is saying, how do we get a box? I will let you know if you go to erinlanebags.com or destinationyarn.com. Either one of those two places, you can order a box. So make sure you go to either one of those. We've also put links in the video description box. That link in the video description box that takes you to my blog post or my post on my page, we have a link on there for the boxes. So you can absolutely get them there. But that's where you're going to want to get that. Go ahead, Robyn.
All right. Question for you. For everybody who just did the BiCrafty, who've just learned for the knitting pattern, what level? How hard is it?
For the knitting pattern? You know what? So here's my honest thing. If you are an adventurous beginner, willing to take your time and be patient with yourself, I will hold your hand and give you all the instructions you need to get to the end. There is nothing to fear in knitting. It's just sticks and string. And really, it's all a matter of just being patient with yourself and walking through and taking it step by step. So I honestly feel like if you are at least beyond, like if you know how to knit and purl, I can take you there the rest of the way. Just give me some time and be patient with yourself. That's the hardest part, I think, as adults, usually is being patient with yourself. So that's where I would say the knitting one. Now, that doesn't mean it's like super easy, everybody. So don't go away being like, oh man, it's all going to be garter stitch. No, there's some garter stitch in it, but it's not all garter stitch. And
that was another little hint.
Yeah, it is not all garter stitch, but there's garter stitch in it. Actually, your gauge is given to you in garter stitch. So I just don't want those of you who are like, more advanced thinking, oh man, I don't want to put my money in something that's super. Guys, listen to your coach. Your coach says you can do it. Your coach is like, we are ready for the main event. We're going to do this. All right. I need you back there. Put me in, coach. I'm ready. Put me in. I got my knitting needles. I got my yarn. I'm ready, coach. I'm ready. Let's go. And then if you're like, like me and you're BiCrafty, you want to go to the crochet, I want to be like, hey, Robyn, tag team, you're up. You know what I mean? Here you go, like that. So it really, guys, it's that's kind of where I feel like you're going to be if you, hi, Pearl, if you are, if you're a knitter wanting to do this. How about you, Robyn? What about the crocheters?
So for the crocheters, I would definitely say you need to be adventurous. Mm-hmm. You need to be confident in your skills. Mm-hmm. If you are brand new and if you don't know what a single crochet is or a double crochet is,
for you,
it's probably not the pattern for you.
Yeah.
But if you have an idea what those two words I just said were, you're going to be fine. Because if you've been with me doing anything else, any of my workshops, any of my books, a little secret about me is that I like kooky things. I like things that are unusual, and I really like things that break the rules. All of those quote unquote crochet rules. Oh, you can only put your hook here. You can only do this. Well, I don't like that. So everyone will be in the same boat. Everyone will go, what? Is she doing?
As I was editing the videos, I was like, you did not make him do that. She's like, oh, yeah, I did. I was like, oh.
And nothing that I'm making you do is hard.
No, it's
just new and fun. And that was the whole point. Yeah. The whole point is to do something fun and interesting and different. And so when you're done, you have this incredibly unique project. There's not going to be anything that you see like this.
All right. So I'm taking Robyn off the screen because I'm going to talk about her for here just for a second. All right, guys. So those of you who've been around me for a long time already know this, but those of you who have not, I want you to know who Robyn is to me. All right, guys. So, I have been knitting and crocheting in this industry for 15 years. Robyn Chachula is my #1 favorite crochet designer. She is intelligent. She is smart. She is witty. She is creative. She is a great teacher. She's a great designer. She has a great aesthetic. She has a great attention to detail. All of these things come together and make her an amazing crochet designer. So I'm not going to just slap my name on some product with anybody else in the world that I just don't believe in. You know what I mean? I wouldn't put my name on Chic Sheep until it was what I wanted it to be, right? I didn't connect with Red Heart until I was like, this is the company I want to work with. They have great morals. They have a great attitude. They have a great product. I want to connect that, right? So my name is my brand. I'm going to connect these things together. So when I do a workshop with somebody, you guys better believe it that I believe in this person. And I'm letting you know for 14 years now, Robyn and I have been friends, and I know a lot of crochet designers. She's my absolute favorite designer, and she's one of my very, very, very dearest friends. She is absolutely fantastic. She knows what she's talking about, and you will love her. You will love her. And the design, it is so pretty, you guys. It is so pretty. So let's go ahead and bring Robyn in. Here we go. You didn't know I was going to do that, but I want them to know who you are to me. You are amazing. So you're not just some, obviously you've done a lot of different things through your career itself, but there's a reason I brought you in here with me, because you are amazing at what you do. And so you are not going to be disappointed. You guys are here on my channel. You know how I teach. You guys know it. Hopefully you love it. That's why you're here and you've subscribed. But for Robyn, you've probably seen her on the Knit and Crochet Now television show. You probably have some of her books. And as she said, she's been behind the scenes on a lot of the things that I've done. You guys just don't know that. So she's been very involved, and you guys are going to absolutely love her. Absolutely love her. All right. Miss Condor says, I believe you, Marley. Marley just doesn't endorse anything or anyone. You're absolutely true. Guys, if I don't like it or I don't like them, they're not coming on my channel, and I'm not talking about it. It's not what I do. But so you're going to absolutely love it. I'm looking at these comments. They're so awesome. Julia says, I got my first set of signature needles for this. That's so awesome. I'm using my signatures on mine. That's so fun. Antoinette says this is going to be so much fun. All right. Barbara has a really great question. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Do you want to answer that? So I'm going to let you tackle this one.
All right. It officially starts. Opening games begin. Section 1 will open in your member vault site on this Friday at noon.
Yeah.
Now, with that, if you are not around at Friday at noon, doesn't mean that you are in that. And
Like
that's noon.
out.
That's noon Eastern Standard Time. That doesn't mean that you can't start. You can start anytime you want.
Yeah. So we, for the initial, I want to say the initial launch of this workshop, we're going in conjunction with the Olympic schedule. So we're doing it the 23rd of July, I think like August 2nd, 4th, 5th. I don't know. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, but that's the schedule. We're going through the Olympics. Now, does that mean that this workshop goes away after the Olympics? No, it's just kind of those one of nice little convenient things that it goes on with the Olympics, right? But after the Olympics, the workshop is still going to be there. It actually will eventually be bucked up a little bit more. We'll add a different weight yarn with the pattern that adds into it. There might be a couple extra surprises that get added to it. So there's going to be more that go into this workshop later on, which will most likely increase the price. But here's the good news, you guys. Once you buy the workshop now, when we add the stuff later, you get that stuff already. It's going to be yours for free. You don't have to buy it again to get the extra. You're already essentially like grandfathered in. You're going to get that extra. Okay. So you're already in there. You're just, this is great. You're at the start when everything's going to be fantastic. So yeah, we're doing this. The 23rd of July is when it starts for the drip release. So because it's a mystery, something will be released each day that there is stuff coming in the boxes, because we're doing it and coordinated with the boxes, which are coordinated with the Olympics. But after the fact, all of the videos will be there and ready for you. So maybe you are watching this video after the Olympics have finished or mid-Olympics, and you're like, why do I have half the videos and not the other half? Well, because they're being dripped out as the Olympics go along. But after the Olympics are over, everything's just going to be in there. And it's still going to be called the BiCrafty Champions Workshop, but it's just going to be the workshop. It's going to be like, hey, you're BiCrafty now. You like to knit, you like to crochet, you want something beautiful. Look at this workshop. We've got the items for you. So this is a huge deal. Yeah. And just like what Robyn said, guys, when we do drip out the stuff, our goal, our scheduled goal is to drip it out on noon Eastern time. Whenever there's a drip release, it'll be noon Eastern time.
And
go ahead. You want to say something?
In your member vault, it tells you when the things unlock. So, we have to be kind of secretive and sneaky a little bit, because we can't tell you when things are going to release, because it coordinates to what the people from the box are opening. So obviously, if they're opening yarn, we want them to use it. So we can't tell you, oh, it's going to be this day, and this day. We can only tell you the first day.
Right.
But you'll be able to see in the member vault, oh, the next one will be X date, and you'll know when it unlocks, because you'll see the preview. You won't be able to open it until that date hits.
Right.
And we'll talk about it in Marley's Minions.
Mm-hmm.
This one's just opened. Go for it. Just as she usually does.
Right. And if you guys, can you hear me? I'm kind of far away from the microphone. Can you hear me? Yeah. She obviously wanted to sit on the lap. So I'm like, okay. Last picture I thought, oh, if you get the box, great. All the colors are all built in for you. If you don't get the box, there's a pregame video showing you how to choose colors, because right now you don't know what you're making, right? You have no idea. So you don't know what colors to choose or how to do it. We did a whole awesome video on how to do that. You don't have a ball winder and you got a hank? Don't worry. We show you how to wind that yarn without a ball winder or with a ball winder. Maybe this is the first time you buy a ball winder, or maybe you're like, what's a ball winder? We have affiliate links for you too, for Swifts and ball winders and all the little extra accoutrement that we like and we mention. We link all that to you. Yep. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, Cheryl is saying, I am a BiCrafter. I get you. Pearly girl. Yes, this is Pearl. Obviously, you guys, you can see she just wants to be with mom. She's like, can I just sit with you? Let's see here. Beady Yarn Gal says, let me see if I can get her on here. Will Pearl join the BiCrafty Champions? Did you teach her how to knit, Marley? She doesn't know how to knit, but she likes to try and wrangle her feet into my yarn. and pull it out of my hands. So that's always delightful.
And she jumps up in the middle of videos too.
Yes. Yeah. She's like when she's over here, she jumps up on my shoulder. She absolutely does that. All right. Can you get down now? Can we get down? No, she's like, can you hug me? Yes. Awesome. Is there anything that we might have missed, Robyn? So if you're coming in late, the link to this course. So there's a post, you guys, because I'm sending you to the post, which will send you to where you can actually purchase the course or the workshop. So that is in the video description box below. So make sure you check below. I can put it right here on the screen as well, just in case you want to. Oh my gosh, get down. In case you want to type, it's a long one, but you can type that in if you want to. And just a quick reminder, this is a limited time discount offer. So it's not a limited time offer as far as like forever. It's a limited time discount offer. So yeah, that's where that is. And you get all of the things as we add more to this workshop later on. Because we're adding more, right, Robyn?
Yep. Yep. Because that's what happens with the two of us. We come up with more ideas and we add more in there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, always limited time discount offer.
And they should know that more is coming. Like we have this workshop. So, but if you can't do this workshop or this one doesn't appeal to you, we have more coming.
There's more.
We already filmed another one.
I mean, we already filmed. I mean, we could tell them. You want to tell them? Can I give them a hint?
I mean, if they followed us, they already know.
They already know. So we have crochet socks. We have a knit socks workshop and a crochet socks workshop. 2 different workshops. They aren't combined. They aren't like the BiCrafty. They're 2 individual ones. Besides that, like we still have bunches of stuff coming up. I don't want to give away the other ones. Like those ones we talked about.
Yeah, those are.
Yeah, those are. But this is fun. All right, so I am curious. Show of hands. Let me take this one off. Please get off of me, Pearl. Please. Oh my gosh! Stop.
She just needs that mama love.
I'm telling you. I want to know who plans on participating. So if you are going to participate, did I spell PARTICIPATING?
Don't look at me. I'm dyslexic.
Participating. I don't know. If I spelled it wrong, ignore it.
We can giggle.
Yeah. Who plans on participating? Who of you, I mean, who bought a box? Who's already collecting their yarn? Who's like, this is the first time I've heard about this. I'm going to go buy this workshop right now because it is fantastic.
And we should say that if you are going to buy the box right now, today's Wednesday, don't worry if you don't get your box by Friday.
Yeah.
There's time to catch up.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
You're just lucky that you get to open more than one package.
Yeah, you'll be absolutely fine. And don't forget, if you buy the box, the workshop comes with the box. The workshop.
You don't need to buy our workshop.
You don't need to buy both. It's one or the other. You know what I mean? All right. So that's it from us, everybody. I feel like we should have an outro. I don't have an outro. That's what we get.
We don't.
What you get.
No. But you might have something funny if you watch the videos, especially Marley's videos. There might be an extra couple clips in there.
Your videos too, the ones we did together, I think they're funny. I think they're hilarious.
Not as funny on my own.
Oh, I think you are hilarious, my friends. All right. So Laura says that she has the Japanese garden box. You got lucky. Those sold out quickly. Robyn made her sample in that one. I made my sample in the international competition because I love it so much. Elise says that she's still collecting yarn. Antoinette says that she's participating. And Angela, seriously, you can come and join in the workshop. You don't have to buy the box at all. We get it. There are different economic levels all over the place. Come and join the workshop. You will love it. You will learn so much beyond just making this shawl. Okay, guys, like it is amazing. And for all my guys out there, like this shawl, I know the knit one especially. It works for guys and girls. Like it's going to be great. I actually have one of my athletes lined up to photograph the shawl on him. So I'm very excited about that. Let's see here. Tammy says, absolutely. Her hubby bought her both boxes for her anniversary, for their
Oh
anniversary. That's a
man,
big gift. Congratulations.
that's
That's awesome.
fabulous. Ah,
Yeah. Julia got both boxes also too.
ooh.
Gloria says that she's ready to go with her knitting. She's got her knitting needles ready to go. Oh my gosh, you guys. I am so excited about this, and I just love the whole thing together. As you are working along with your BiCrafty Champions Workshop, I do want to make sure that we use, the hashtags BiCrafty Champions, hashtag Marley Bird, hashtag Marley made me do it. Because we want to make sure that we are finding you on social media as you're sharing, and remember, sharing is caring, and we want you to love it too. We want you to love it so much that you're like, hey, you really need to go get that workshop, because that Robyn and Marley, they really know what they're talking about, right? They're pretty awesome stuff. We would love that. All right, so that's it from us over here on YouTube. We're going to jump over to Facebook and essentially do the same thing to let everybody over there, because, you got audiences all over the place. But we love you. Thank you so much. If you're watching this video, if you could leave a comment in the comments below, not in the live, but in the comments below, let us know, what is your favorite Olympic event? What event are you most excited about watching at the Summer Olympics? And if your favorite event is part of the Winter Olympics, share it. Why not? I would love to know what your favorite Olympic event is. All right, guys, that's it from us. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.